up, guys? It's Martina with Modest Perfections. So I just did like a video for the Cancers channel messages, and all of a sudden, now I'm about to do one for you Tauruses. Um, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Nodes. If you have it in your chart, it's gonna probably more than likely resonate with you. But I just am not doing any. I wasn't planning on doing any readings tonight because I have to study, but I wanted to make myself available for God. So I'm just gonna give y'all what I'm hearing strongly that's coming through for you guys. Tauruses, you are not alone. I'm hearing, don't be afraid. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. And it may feel like you're all alone. Not lonely, but alone. It feels like I'm picking up an energy of like, you feel like you just been going through this time alone, and that you've been in transition. You've been in transition spiritually, spiritual transition, and so it may have felt like you've been alone because you haven't really been talking to nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? You've been kind of like off to yourself, doing your own thing, like in your zone, you and God. You might be laying at your altar. I got chills so strong right now. I'll try not to go off of stuff like that, but I do got chills right now. But you just been really seeking God. Like you've been really seeking God, and sometimes it can feel like you're all alone, but guess what? You're not alone because God is with you. God is with you, and God is going to bring somebody. He's going to place you with your tribe. You've been looking for your tribe. You don't trust nobody. And that's friends and like romantically. You just don't trust nobody. It's like you are so gung-ho about doing what it is that God has called you to do, that it's almost kind of like you're blocking people out. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you feel alone too. But you're blocking people out. You're not giving anybody a chance because you don't trust anyone. You gotta let those trust issues go. This is going back to, I don't know when, 14 years old, I'm hearing for somebody. 14 years old, or either 14 years. It goes back 14 years, or either 14 years old. I'm just hearing the number 14. It could have been 14 days, 2 weeks ago, but I really heard 14 years old and 14 years. So somebody could have betrayed you when you was 14, or either 14 years ago somebody could have betrayed you, and you just don't trust anybody anymore. And so it's like it's kind of like you're being stingy with the gifts that God has placed on the inside of you because you're not sharing God with anybody. You're not sharing that anointing, you know what I'm saying, the anointing that's on you. You're not allowing it to flow out because you don't trust nobody. And it's like, that ain't yours to keep. That anointing is not just for you. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair to God. This is making my chest hurt. So you might be having chest pains. You might be having chest pains. And I'm not talking about like no COVID or nothing like that, because I don't believe in speaking no sickness on nobody. But if you did have COVID, you know what I'm saying? Again, let me make the disclaimer. I'm not a medical practitioner, a physician, or a licensed doctor. I'm not licensed to treat anyone. But you can easily relieve that by being obedient. I mean, when I say my chest, it's not like an anxiety feeling. It's just like a pain all of a sudden as I'm talking about this. So y'all probably dealing with something like that, because you need to go ahead and release that. You need to release. Oh yeah, throat. Yeah, throat chakra. You're not doing what God has called you to do, man. I feel like a lot of y'all are called to ministry. Or y'all supposed to be on YouTube like me right now. Or however God told you to do it. Whether you're supposed to write a book, it's something with communication. You know what I'm saying? This could be somebody. If you're not a Taurus, your Mercury is in Taurus. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be doing what you're supposed to be doing when it comes to sharing that anointing. Or also, what else? I just feel like you're holding back. You are holding back. But at the same time, you feel so alone. You know what I mean? Like, are you afraid? You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid, because wherever the Lord sends you, He will be there with you. The angels are going to meet you there. The angels are your divine escorts. They're going to take you everywhere that you need to go. God is with you always. So wherever God is sending you, I don't care if He sends you into a bar, a crack house, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have authority. You have authority. You have supreme authority, Taurus. You have supreme divine authority that God has given you, and you need to walk in that authority. You need to speak boldly in that authority. You know what I mean? Because the demons are afraid of you. They know what you know. Like, they know that you know something. You know what I'm saying? And that you carry knowledge that the average man don't carry, the average woman don't carry. You carry, see, it's not even just knowledge, it's wisdom, but it's from on high. You carry the mysteries of God within you. You commune with God all day long. You commune with God. You love God so much. You love God so much, but at the same time, you don't trust because you got unforgiveness in your heart. That's why the chest hurting. Unforgiveness in your heart. You need to release that and let that go. Now I literally just had a vision of like somebody holding a rope at their chest like this with both hands. You know how you play tug of war? Like, you holding it, you don't want to let that go. You have to let that go, Taurus. You're going to have to let that go, because it's so many things that you got to do for the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many things you got to do for the kingdom. You don't supposed to be selfish with them teachings that God done gave you. It's going to help so many. Do you know how many people you can help? You can't be selfish with that. And some of y'all doing it out of pride. Let me say this. Some of y'all doing it out of like pride, and you want to be above everyone with the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Don't you know God is the Father of all knowledge? God is the Father of all. God is the beginning of all of that. God is the Alpha and the Omega. So, you know what I'm saying? God will strike your little shit down, like your little kingdom that you're trying to build over there, like all by yourself. Like, look, this, it don't even, just think about it. You all by yourself, just consuming knowledge. I just want to know this. I just want to know that. Da, 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 da. You really building up your ego to collapse. Like, it's gonna be a tower moment for you if you keep that shit up. Like, you need to stop. You know what I'm saying? Because God really want to pour some new wine into you, but He can't, because your wineskin is so old, and you still holding on to all the stuff that God poured in you years and years ago, and you ain't even shared it with nobody. You ain't even gave it to nobody. You haven't done anything with it. The power that's on the inside of you is getting stale. Like, release that. Release that, so you can. So the electricity is a current. It's a charge. Electricity flows constantly. You know what I'm saying? Water flows constantly. A river flows constantly. The rivers of living waters is in your belly. It has to flow. It can't be still. The water can't. You can be still, but the water don't need to be still. The river don't need to be still. That's on the inside of you. That pipe, think about it. If water is just sitting at a pipe and it's not constantly flowing, it's just sitting there, it's gonna start mildewing because it's in a dark place. So you can't just let this stuff just sit there. You gotta let it flow out. You know what I'm saying? And God is gonna show you how to do that. But God is gonna give you somebody to do this with. Some of y'all are afraid to go out on your own. Some of y'all are afraid to go out on your own and just start speaking. You might be at the grocery store, wherever God used you, wherever God placed you, allow God to use you. But you got your partner right there. And if you don't have a physical partner, God is going to send you somebody, whether it be a friend, it can be a spouse or whatever. But God's going to send you a person that you can, to help you, because he sent them out by tools. You know what I'm saying? So God will send you somebody to kind of help you along the way, or somebody to like be praying with you or whatever. But just remember that, Christ is always interceding on your behalf anyway. So, that's what I'm hearing for you guys. Yeah, like, don't be afraid. Yeah, don't be afraid. And if it's not regarding, I really strongly feel like this is a spiritual message. I don't feel like it's nothing else. But it could be, don't be afraid to go and confront someone. Not in a bad way, but just to go have a conversation with somebody to clear the air. You don't have to be afraid, because you're going to have to release. Like, I'm serious, y'all. My chest is hurting. I gotta clear this off of me. Go have that conversation that you need to have and clear your energy and release that. And it's time to you can engage. You can come out of the closet now. Like, you've been in, but it's okay to start engaging. Like, ask God, you already got discernment. Your discernment is sharp as hell. Like, start stepping out and talking to people. And you don't have to make friends with everybody. Like, it's fine, whatever. But you're going to have to do something. You can't just... God made us all one. He didn't make you to just go live on a rock by yourself. Time to engage with the people. Okay? So that's y'all's message. I love y'all. Peace out. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below. I have some card readings coming for y'all soon. I just wanted to go ahead and share the message. Peace out.